Hey guys, welcome back to the review. I hope you're doing very nice. I'm sending a lot of hugs and positivity to all of you. There's too much glare. Today's video is a vlog. It is the Worth the Hype series that I'm starting on the channel. I already do have a few videos in this series, but at that time it was not intentional. Now it is intentional. I want to read certain hyped books that you guys request for, because that is the whole purpose of this entire series. Read it, vlog it, and come up with the verdict whether it is worth the hype or not, and whether you should spend your money, time and energy into it or not. And today's book is, I had to go back and get it. Today's book is ta-da! It's Me Before You by Jojo Moyes. I am going to Goa tomorrow. I think this video will be up after I come back from Goa. But yes, I am going to Goa and I have a lot of things on my list. However, I was actually kind of like in a reading slump for around 2 months. And I am going to fix you up because my arms are paining. Does that look good? Good enough. Yeah, I do have a lot of tasks that I have to finish. I have already finished a lot of them since morning. Right now it's like I think 2 p.m. 3 p.m. right now. I've had lunch, all of it is done. But I was in a reading slump for like 2 months since the beginning of July. I've still been reading because I just read. Like, I don't know when I don't read, but my pace has been really slow and I've not really wholeheartedly consumed a book since a very long time. But suddenly in like mid-August, this urge to read and like my reading appetite came back, and suddenly I was like, I want to read all the books that there are in the whole world. And I asked you guys which book I should read first. You guys commented about the Twisted series, Love Deception, Normal People, and I got all of those books in the haul that I did last time, which was Tragedy. I also got this book. It just looks so pretty, and even though it is not like hyped right now, it is definitely a hyped book in the bookish world. Just seen it so much and I don't know why. And I was not reading it because it's part of a series. I googled a little bit and I realized that it's okay for me to read it as a standalone if I want it that way, and if I still feel like reading the other 2 parts of this series, I can do that. Which is why, without any further ado, I just picked up the book on a day when I'm supposed to do so many things before going to the trip. I'm reading one more book right now. I'm also reading Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close. I'm also reading Breasts and Eggs as an audiobook on Storytel. I've read 100 pages till now, almost 100 pages till now, and the story is cute, but I'm a little worried because it is really reminding me of It Ends With Us, because when I started reading It Ends With Us, it was so cute, and there were so many things that I was so like charmed by, and then it just turned out to be this like tragedy, you know.
I'm editing the video right now and I'm like, Anchal, you have no idea what's coming.
I'm kind of being very careful when I'm reading this book. I am trying my best to not get attached to the characters, but I already am. I have watched so many movies like this where the protagonist is like this really happy, cheerful person, but she has like responsibilities that she has to fulfill, and she tries her best to be the best at everything she does and takes care of other people's feelings and stuff like that. I've seen so many movies like that when I was like a teenager, when I was a child. I have kind of adopted that personality for myself, and like I am like that at this point without even trying. And Lou Clark is like that. She suddenly loses her job and she does not know what to do, so she had to get a job as quickly as possible because she's also supporting her family financially. The book starts with the prologue where our main male protagonist Will gets into an accident. Start was gripping, a little common but gripping. Lou Clark, when she's looking for another job and because she's not really trained very well, she ends up being the caretaker of Will after 2 years in 2009. This is the story till now, and it's pretty sweet, and I am excited to read what happens ahead. I have connected to the character of Lou a lot. I just don't want to have high expectations and then, you know, die if some tragedy happens. So let's see what happens ahead. I remember how out of place I used to feel when I was in school, or how out of place I used to feel sometimes when I used to go to some parties or something, and I was just like, it was just weird, you know, like the kind of person I am or the kind of things I just said or did spontaneously weren't fitting, if that makes any sense. And that's how Louis is. The whole book till now is kind of predictable, not predictable, it's kind of cliche. Yeah, it's kind of cliche. Will, I think, would have been such a warm and like go-getter person if he was fine. Then now he is paralyzed from his chest, below his chest, and that has made him very depressed. First of all, there's no love right now. Obviously, they don't even like each other a lot. The liking is only going to like starting right now, but it's not cheesy at all. The kind of things that they talk about, they watched a movie together. She watched a movie with the subtitles for the first time and she enjoyed it, even though she thought that she would never enjoy something like this. Like that was like this one bonding thing that they have done together, and it's just very sarcastic and like distant, but some sort of connection is there which you can just sense when they're talking to each other. When the characters are opposite to each other and they're not connecting on a cheesy level, I'm enjoying the book so far. I cannot believe how dumb everyone Lou's related to is. Her boyfriend, she has a boyfriend again since 6 years or 7 years. He's dumb. We don't know much about him, but from what I know, he's just dumb. And her parents are just, they're cute and all, but they're dumb. You know, there are no butterflies in my stomach. I'm not feeling like, ooh, what's gonna happen? That's not happening. I'm just feeling so... Something is happening in my heart. Yeah, something is happening in my heart. Am I liking this book? No. No. No, I can't accept this. No. Spoiler alert, this is the first time he has told her to stay when she wanted to. Stuff that matters to you, even though it doesn't make sense to other people. They're sharing that. They're not sharing that. She is sharing it with Will. Is my blushing visible? I never thought that shaving the beard off a man's face and cutting his hair could be so hot and intimate. And not in a way, but in... All I have to say is that I was in a trance just now, completely submerged into the situation. And now, spoiler alert, if you've not read it, just go. I actually thought that something will happen on the day when she's alone with him in the house, but it did not. And I was like, okay. And now she was shaving off his beard, and first of all, that itself warms up my heart a lot. But apart from that, the way she's describing him so much, I don't have words, it's just so nice. I was just like into it. I was into the whole situation. I could imagine his skin of his face. And wait, one quote is there, hold on. It was impossible to be this close to someone, to feel their skin tauten under your fingertips, to breathe in the air that they breathed out, to have their face only inches. Oh, you can't see. It was impossible to be this close to someone, to feel their skin tauten under your fingertips, to breathe in the air that they breathed out, to have their face only inches from yours without feeling a little unbalanced. Nice. And then his family, like his sister, just steps in randomly and the trance is broken. Whoa! What is Dignitas? His sister just came out of nowhere and she's talking about Dignitas. I don't know what Dignitas is. Let's see. Okay. Dignitas. Meaning. What? Oh my god. This is... I knew it. I knew I shouldn't have... Why do authors do this? Why? I just said that my heart was warm. I just said it. Oh my god. I don't feel like reading anymore, but I have to. The whole book is going to be different. This is not cliche. I'm definitely going to need a break. Lou's parents, and he's come for dinner on her birthday. And Lou's dad is just so dumb. It's hilarious. He took out his hand to shake hands with Will. Patrick is so stupid. Oh my god. He's a personal trainer and he runs a lot and shit. Like he's obsessed with all of that. He's like, I will look in the books if there is something I can do for Will. And then Lou is trying to cover it up by saying it's a specialist thing and there's really nothing that he can do. And he's like,
I can do specialist. I do sports injuries. I have medical training.
and he doesn't stop when Lou is telling him to stop. He's so dumb, so dumb. Patrick is stupid. It is 6:15. I haven't done anything except read this book and I am halfway through it. Whoever edited the book has edited it in a way where the chapter ends exactly at 2:40, and even though that's a really small thing, that really warms my heart because I do not have to read more or less than 240 pages. That's just satisfying. I really have to stop reading now and do some things that I had to do. I also had to shoot today. I did not shoot. But my views on the book after reading 240 pages, Lou is one of the most heartwarming characters ever, and I thought that she's a lost person, but she's actually more of a scared person, and Will really pushes her out of her fear and her comfort zone, and that warms my heart like crazy. Will is ambitious and he has a zest for life. The bigger the zest for life, the deeper the depression. His huge zest for life has actually translated into whatever it has translated into, and I really wish I came to know more about Will. There's barely anything about Will which really irritates me. I want to know more about Will, but he's just so calming. Actually, they have gone for a concert and they've come back, and that has completely changed Lou's perspective on a lot of things. And she's about to go, and the same man who kept telling her to get lost, he's like, don't go, and she was like, do you want something? And he says, I just want to be a man who has been to a concert with a girl in a red dress just for a few minutes more. I can't. If I keep talking about it, I'll start crying. It's fun reading the entire book and not just waiting for the story to move forward to see what is happening. I'll see you after the interval. Bye. I am back. I am dressed right now because Ganeshji just went. We were celebrating Ganesh Chaturthi, and today was the Visarjan, and it's over, and now I am completely free to read the book. So we're gonna start reading the book right now. This is what I'm wearing. Also, my voice will be a little hoarse because I screamed a lot in Goa. When we went to party and we were singing songs, I was like yelling the songs out, and so my throat is a little hoarse. Please ignore it. And my cheek is a little red because we put gulal on each other right now when Ganeshji was going. So Will is talking about and he's talking about how he cannot believe Louisa is actually not doing anything that she can, and reading everything that Will has to say for Louisa is actually making me feel some sort of FOMO, as if I'm not living my life fully. So Louisa and Will go to the wedding of Will's ex, and they dance. It's so romantic, hot, intimate, vulnerable, so beautifully written. I was swaying myself while reading it. This book has taken me somewhere else. Beautiful. I have skipped gym. I have changed. I'm on page 391, so the last 90 pages to go. I'm on page 458. The 50-60 pages have been so intense and emotional and heartbreaking. It's so difficult to remember that it's a book and not cry. It's insane. Everything that has happened up till now is insane. I'm excited to read the last pages, but at the same time, I don't want to finish the book at this point. I don't want to read ahead. I don't want to finish the book. I don't want to leave them, and I don't want to know what happens to Will. I'm having muesli from Yoga Bar. It's dark chocolate and cranberry with vanilla soy milk. This is basically dessert. It's so delicious. I am done with this book, and as you saw, I also watched the movie. Before I talk about what I feel about the book, obviously the book is better. Yes, the movie is nice if you've not read the book, but there are just these details and the essence of the characters which is there in the book and it's not there in the movie. So if you have watched the movie and you're debating whether you want to read this book or not, you should please go ahead and read this book. I was actually feeling empty and full at the same time when I read the book, like when I finished. It is so not in your face. The love of Lou and Will is not in your face, but it's laced throughout the book. There are so many things that are not written. You just imagine it, but you know what the author is trying to say. You know what the characters are trying to say because of how it's been written, because of how everything has been built up. It is beautiful, and the ending, it was so beautiful. I actually felt content in my heart. Some sort of I was probably feeling loose contentment in my heart. I love this book. So to answer the question, is this worth the hype? Yes, it is definitely worth the hype. Please go ahead and read this book. It's going to be the most beautiful love story you ever read in your life. Okay, so guys, that is it for today. I really hope the vlog was helpful and at the same time you enjoyed watching it. Let me know what you think about this style of video, and if you have any book requests, you can put it in the comments. If a lot of you commented the same book, or if your comment gets a lot of likes from other people, then I'll definitely read it for the Worth the Hype vlog series, and we can see if it is worth the hype or not. The next book that I'm going to read for this series is Normal People, so do stay tuned for that. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye. And also do try vanilla soy milk and dark chocolate cranberry muesli from Yoga Bar. Amazing.